We are here at AirVenture Oshkosh. I'm Dan Johnson, and I'm talking with Bruce Hawk today, an old friend from many, many years who does some wonderful work in an absolutely essential product that never gets enough attention. That's WINDSOK, and that's the name of his company too, which you can clearly see on his shirt here. WINDSOK, exactly. Excuse me. Bruce, how long have you been doing this game?
Wow, long time.
A long time.
You know, 15, 20 years, I guess. 1980 something, 85.
You are so faithful at all these shows too. I mean, every windsock I see, I presume is yours. I realize you do have a couple competitors out there, but you've got to have a significant chunk of certainly the sport market, but it's bigger than that. How far has your reach been with windsocks?
Oh, this little company goes from one end of the country to the other. And it's in Saudi Arabia, it's in the United Arab Emirates. We do business with Transair in the United Kingdom, and that can just kind of go on and on. I mean, it's, you know.
Well, the air blows in all those places.
Yeah, and industrial
and you got to know where it goes.
Yeah.
Not just in aviation?
Not just in aviation. We sell to the emergency rescue. We make really nice portable sets. We sell to
ones they can erect in it.
Yeah, you take it apart, set it up, and take it apart and stow it in their vehicles. And then if they need it for something, we just did some things out in Colorado, and that list just goes on and on as far as the portable stuff that we make too. We do a lot of custom, you know, putting company names.
Yeah, sure, like the Northwing one that we're seeing right here.
Stuff here,
and we're standing in a whole flock of them here. But you do more than just windsocks too. You do wind indicators of all kinds.
Yeah,
right?
we do the wind. We do what we call the wind feathers or the flutter flags. We're also, because we've been coming to this show for a long time, we're also just about everyone that comes to Oshkosh, just like Sun and Fun. They drop by this booth to kind of find out what's going on, get the scuttlebutt on the ultralight stuff, you know, what's going on with the hang gliding, because I've been involved in both those industries since like 1974.
Forever, yeah, right.
So that's kind of neat. And then we also this year brought a hang glider, got here early enough at Oshkosh here in 2012. And that created a lot of conversation Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and a little bit yesterday.
We haven't seen enough hang gliders here for a long time. Of course, it's not a place where you can easily fly them, so I kind of understand, but they need to wave the flag too, so good for you.
Yeah. So anyway.
But they come in all different sizes too. We're not just talking a windsock like this big.
Yeah, we got a giant one here, but you got little ones too, right?
Yeah, we make stuff. As a matter of fact, one of our new products is called a buggy sock. We've been marketing those to the radio control people, because they can put their, like the Academy of Model Aeronautics, where they can put their logos on them, and then also kind of the new thing, which is a thing we're doing with memorials.
Tiny guy with its own
yeah, like
stick,
this for the Academy of Model Aeronautics, and then we're doing some stuff with the memorial sites at headstones for aviation pilots.
Oh, is that right?
Particularly World War II stuff.
Oh, that's kind of a neat idea.
And that list just goes on and on. Yeah, but we do a lot of custom stuff.
You have found a lot of ways to market what seems to people like a real simple product, like anybody could make one of these. Actually, I tried once many years ago. It's not as easy as it looks.
Yeah, it's kind of
you got some real parts in here and stuff.
There's some math involved in it.
Yeah, and there's a whole calculation about how big the various parts are and how long they need to be to do what they do.
Yeah, and the calibration as far as how many knots or how many miles per hour, and it's based on the.
But then they sit out here in the sun hour after hour. You know, your airplane you can push inside a hangar and keep it out of the sun. These things just stay out here and take the punishment over and over. They seem like they last really well.
Yeah, that's right.
What's a typical life of a windsock?
Anywhere from 1 to 3 years.
Okay.
Just depends upon if they're sitting on top of a building or if they're out in the field. You know, we're using a DuPont UV protected fabric. You know, we could occasionally there'll be a complaint, but most of the time people are fairly satisfied with it.
Yeah, I've never had any like delamination or any problems with the ones I've used. And we've got a whole flock of Bruce's flags down at the LSA Mall, and those things have seen about 4 or 5 years of use now, thousands of hours of exposure.
And
they
storms.
still look good, and some big storms. The flutter flags with the flexible top, they just sort of, they're like a willow tree. They just sort of bend in the wind, and they just take the punishment and keep them coming back for more.
That's right.
So.
Yeah, well, we changed a few things with the stakes on those so they weather vane, and that helps them a lot when the storms blow up.
Yeah, they are some wonderful pound-in stakes you've got where you pound in isn't the part that you also depend on.
Yeah, that's right.
So you're not damaging the thing every time you use it.
That's right.
We've gotten some great utility out of them. We've had to get a couple of replacements from him because it's a hard duty station, hour after hour, and strong winds, tornadoes.
Tornadoes like last year in Florida, absolutely.
They've been through some stuff. So, talking with Bruce Hawk here of WINDSOK. keep up the good work. I don't know quite how you do it, but keep being the energetic guy that you are with that consistent smile, and keep doing some good work for us here in the aviation community.
Yeah, you do the same too, Dan. I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.
So we talked about all the kind of cool products that you've got, Bruce, but that still doesn't tell the whole story. You got a website?
Oh, absolutely. We're developing a new website actually as well, but we still have our normal website.
Well, excellent. We're watching this on our computers. This is YouTube and other places that have this, but you're already at your computer. What's the WINDSOK address that we should go to?
I'll actually give you both of them. There's a windsok.com, and then the new one, we just bought the domain name for it a month or so ago, and it's called windsocks.com. It's still under development, but it's PROWINDSOCKS.com.
Okay, great. So those two spellings will get you lots of information about that. You can get more about Bruce's products, all the LSA products, lots of ultralights, hang gliders, lots of other light aircraft of all kinds on buydanjohnson.com or bydanjohnson.com. Thanks so much for joining us today.